Hey YouTube, welcome back to another Pondaseta Road video. Today we thought it'd be really cool to show you some behind the scenes of what we're doing for our upcoming Valentine's Day dinner. Before we get to that, stay tuned and we'll let you know how to get a free sticker pack. So Caleb and John, our taproom manager, have been working on a menu, and today we're gonna try to make some final decisions.
One of our favorite things that we get to do here at the brewery is host beer dinners. Sometimes it's as simple as like a cheese and wine and beer pairing, and sometimes it's a lot more involved with like an 8-course dinner or a theme. So we have coming up right now, Valentine's Day. So let's dive into some of these courses we've got planned.
All right, I'm real hungry. Let's do it.
Pondaseta Road, Valentine's Day edition.
So what do we got first?
We're gonna start with a cheese course. That just feels appropriate. Something that's maybe a little bit elevated, but not over the top. John and I came up with a pecan crusted goat cheese. You know, I think the idea being that we're gonna get creamy, tangy, crunch, sweet spice.
I need to get one of these pecans. Let's try that. Oh wow, that first bite of pecan got a kick for sure.
Yeah, that's awesome. The sweetness from the candied pecans goes nicely against the tanginess of goat cheese. What would you pair with this?
Like a sweet wine, I don't know. And that's just like first thing that comes to my head.
You know, we've got that Riesling. I also kind of want to try Sky Pie. It's pecan porter.
I think a beer lover could like the Sky Pie, and then the Riesling or a sweeter wine would be great for a wine lover.
All right, let's get somebody to bring those to us and try it out.
I'm gonna try the wine first.
It's got that traditional sweet wine aroma, hints of overripe pineapple in the wine, but that sits so nicely alongside the goat cheese.
Man, that bite's really nice. I'm not like a huge white wine person, but man, that really goes good. I like that.
Sure, it's got
kind of like what went in my head the first time I was thinking about it. I mean, I think, in my opinion, they both could work very well.
People think Sky Pie is sweet, but the dryness, like the actual dryness of that beer and the sort of tannin note of pecan, that's a really good combo. So for this course, we recommend the Falkenstein Riesling. Pairs really nicely. And
I think for the beer side, the Sky Pie Pecan Porter.
All right, let's try the next course.
All right, I really like that first one. What do you got next for me?
Okay, so for course 2, we thought we'd pivot from the cheese and go with crispy Brussels. Brussels sprouts are kind of taking a moment in time right now for American culinary stuff, and I think a lot of people remember having some really bad Brussels sprouts from their parents growing up.
Yep.
John came up with a crispy Brussels with a balsamic glaze and a little bit of queso fresca on top.
All right, let's dig in.
First thing, the texture of that is just incredible. It's not mushy, it's not anything like that. You get that.
Even though they're cooked, and there's still a little crunch to them left.
Mm-hmm.
And then the bacon and the balsamic, man. I love a balsamic glaze. That's one of my favorite things to cook at home. And then the bacon on top of that, man, it just really adds to it.
I think we need something dry,
Okay,
but light.
okay.
Let's let the Brussels shine through. You wanna try premium?
Oh yeah, premium might be really good.
Okay.
Let's try that.
All right, so Brett's got us some premiums here.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Brett.
sir.
So this is our nice, crisp American lager, our cowboy beer, if you will. Kind of one of our OGs.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I'm gonna be honest, it seems kind of simple,
Yeah.
but this doesn't take away
was gonna
anything from the course.
I was gonna say, nothing overpowers anything else. It just really brings it together, keeps it nice and simple, and lets the dish shine through.
So for crispy Brussels, we recommend premium lager.
Yeah,
All right, you wanna try the next course?
let's do it.
John's brought us a garlic lemon butter,
Okay.
prime rib, and a loaded mashed potato. And then he made a couple of sauces for us to try out to go with this prime rib, see what we think.
Oh, you know I love the sauces.
Yeah. We've got a traditional horseradish sauce,
Okay.
a mustard horseradish sauce,
Okay.
a sunrise au jus, just something kind of simple. That's how we used to cook the prime rib. And lastly, we've got a muck duck A1 steak sauce. All right, where do you want to start?
I don't know. Lobster is my favorite. Let's do that.
Yeah, sounds
Alright.
perfect to me.
Try to make this as unawkward as possible. All right, I'm just gonna cut this bite in half. Give you some.
Thank you, sir.
We're friends. We can share.
Partners, you might say.
Yeah. Can't go wrong with the lemon butter.
Yeah, garlic comes through real nicely too. I think with something like that, just light and easy, it already reminds me of Let the People Dance, our cold IPA, kind of brewed inspired by a French 75. Let's see what that's like.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Joe.
Thanks, John. All right, let's try it.
I mean, just sort of dials up what's already going on. I think I like that.
You're always like scared to put like lemon with lemon, but it just like complements it and makes that little squeeze of lemon on the lobster tail just elevated.
Oh, for sure. We sometimes discuss doing pairings either same and same or contrasting. And I mean, this is a perfect example of a really good like and like or same and same pairing. Really, it's the butter and that flaky lobster texture that cuts against the acidity.
Yeah.
But if you didn't have the acidity, it wouldn't be the same course. And
Right.
so I think that's a great combo.
Yeah, I think so too. The IPA, even though it is an IPA, it's not bitter. It doesn't take away from the lobster tail.
Absolutely. Well, here, let's jump into the rest of it. John went with a skin-on red potato for the mashed potatoes, and then prime rib.
It's like butter.
It's really
All right.
nice.
So
All
which sauces are you thinking?
Let's start with the au jus.
All right, move my beer out of the way. I'm just gonna dip straight.
Yeah,
in,
go ahead. Oh, it's
'cause
probably
I don't even care.
well,
Brings out the meat. I mean,
absolutely. It just kind of intensifies what's already happening here.
yeah.
Doesn't contrast and doesn't take away. It's super nice. I think I'm gonna go with the Muck Duck A1 next.
That was my next choice. Yeah, so you can get the richness of the A1 along with the beer. Man,
Yeah, I think the Muck Duck complements that nicely. Adds a little bit of sweetness and a little bit of orange, maybe.
yeah, I get that too.
Choosing between the two, I'd go for the Muck Duck A1, only because it adds a little bit more of that brightness to it.
Yeah.
I think that A1 is
Yeah.
steak sauce. I'm not usually a steak sauce guy, but
I mean, in my household, it's a sin to use steak sauce on steak, but
I understand.
I think I would pick au jus personally, but I think the flavor of the Muck Duck A1 sauce is like right there. It's
Yeah,
great.
I agree. I think we should go traditional horseradish first. It's classic. I mean, creamy and tangy all at the same time. The horseradish spice comes through kind of at the back end.
This one's not too strong either.
No, it's not overwhelming.
I'm the weird person that buys like the extra hot one, but you know, clear your sinuses out.
Let's try the last sauce real quick.
Okay. So tender you can.
Oh, I know.
I'm just cutting around.
We had steak knives here, but
Yeah, I'm cutting around the
don't even
fat
need it.
because I'm picky.
So it looks like this is a stone ground Dijon mustard along with the horseradish. It's not as traditional, but I like that a lot.
Should we offer like two sauces or?
It's kind of my thought
what do
right
you
now.
think? I honestly, I think this A1 Muck Duck and this Horsey Dijon is it's where it's at.
I think you came up with a name all on your own too.
Yeah.
Let's have John pour us some drinks.
First, he's dropped Muck Duck. Then we've got the Pinot Noir. And then Fast and Hazy.
I mean, I like it. I don't know if it's like the perfect one for me yet.
I'm gonna lean into maybe the citrus fruit notes like naturally in the IPA against that mustard sauce and see. It's not bad,
Yeah.
but I'm curious. What do you think the wine does?
Wine. Okay.
So Pinot Noirs can kind of spread pretty far in wine. Classic red wine. It goes nicely with with red meat.
I think so far I like that better than Fast and Hazy.
Okay, understood. Well, here, let's try Mukta. It's a winter warmer, a little over 9%. I believe this has got Seeds of Paradise and bitter orange peel.
Yep.
It's malty, big, not overwhelmingly sweet, but just a hint of sweetness to it.
If you choose to eat this meal, this steak, with that sauce, that beer's the one. I think if you're going more for the mustard, then you need to go wine. Both are great.
Just love how much umami that sauce has.
It's almost like having a little au jus with your A1 with the beer itself.
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of a concentrated jus, if you will. Yeah, we already used that Sunrise au jus in the cooking process.
Yeah.
So, I mean, even though we liked the flavor of it, it's already present.
All right, so in our opinion, if you're eating this meal and you want to go traditional, you go with this California Pinot Noir. It's just the perfect balance. It goes with that red meat, goes with the red wine. It's not too overpowering. And if you're going beer, you want to elevate it a little bit, you go with the Muck Duck.
Absolutely. We got one last course ahead of us.
Okay.
I don't know if you're ready to eat anything else.
I'm still got saving room for
Saving a
dessert,
little room.
as they say.
We've got a dessert course ahead, and I think it's going to be hard for us to top what we've just had.
All right.
John and I came up with a dark chocolate ganache cranberry tart. But I'll be honest, I also already thought of some pairing options. I had him bring out some double darkness.
Ooh,
I thought the dark chocolate characteristics and those light fruity notes might pair nicely with the dark chocolate, roasted cranberry, and this is like a chocolate pie crust.
Okay, all right. Well, let's dig in.
So dense, crunchy on the base, and then sweet cranberries on top.
That is banging right there.
So I think one thing, just to go a little further than our producer wanted us to go here, a lot of times I try to pair desserts with a big sweet beer, but I really thought we had a shot with Double Darkness.
Yeah, Double Darkness Black IPA, the imperial version.
Yeah, double black IPA.
of a black IPA. Oh man, that is it right there.
I think it's safe to say we're really excited about this Valentine's Day dinner. It's coming up really soon.
And like we said earlier, to get a free sticker pack, all you gotta do is like, subscribe, and comment below your favorite Valentine's Day candy.
Well, I'll cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
I'm gonna eat this fucking
Oh yeah,
tart.
freaking good.